Wednesday, the 23rd. I'm going to do a review for just, um, I didn't do for NASDAQ. Maybe we should start with the NASDAQ since I didn't do a lot of trading today. Oh, this is interesting. This is a trade I missed yesterday. Let's switch to this time frame. What did I do today? Because class was so big, and oh my god. Oh, okay, I remember. This is this is beautiful. This lost. I'm coming. Oh no! Oh my! Oh wow! I was tracking this trade. Which one? This is amazing. Coming back here and ripping up, and now coming back to this high because I wanted to set a limit here, but I did not, and now I'm seeing that I should have, but that isn't the problem. So what trade did I take here? I fumbled a little bit here, so just a replay because I didn't do this. Starting from here because that's what I remembered. I came to the chart because I couldn't do much. I saw this and I learned to, and if I come here to be seeing that I had these lines there. So what I'm going to do, of course, is that, so I didn't catch this buy because I wasn't there, and I was like, okay, OB, this is of this, but I didn't see this because I came when this was pointing. After this was coming on before I could get in and set up, this was already this candle was pointing. And then I was like, okay, OP, I've missed this because this already confirmed it. I should be in a sell here. And I was confused. I was just like, okay, wait a minute. It is just better if it's an OB because I'm trying to target type 1 and or type 2 that, because this is the 3 points with an OB. Okay, I missed this. I was like, oh, this is a strong, this will have lost, right? Because if you were here, this will have lost because it was confirmed. But once it was confirmed, I saw this. I didn't think that, but I will have lost. It was like strong sell. Also, I saw that this had won. Then we went further down and I was a little confused. Okay, what do I do? Because I didn't want to miss it. I wanted this price to come back. Price got here. Wait a minute. Price was going up. This was plain because it's 1 minute. It didn't just form. It was going up and down. And I was like, oh, I wanted this. And then I said, but it's already entered this part of the OB, but I wasn't sure. So I was like, wait a minute. I drew this out in time. I was like, this is an OB. Additionally, I didn't see this quickly, but this is more helpful. If I want to trade, just draw them out if I'm on the chart, and you can set your limit if they are already valid. And then this is an OB, but this because I wanted that, and I'll show you how I missed the second entry because I didn't see this, I didn't draw this in time because I was really targeting. Before I left, I was really targeting this. I wanted this because this is a very nice expansion. This where they confirmed CSC this and give me a trade, which will be very interesting because this was a very big one. I would like to see, and price has gone up. I would like to see how price behave there. And also, this was what I was maybe not this one again because this is the one. And actually, maybe that's not the problem. It's not a problem. So yeah, okay. So while this was, I was like, okay, this is already confirmed. I sold in here. I was like, okay, of course, my stop was technically higher, but I was watching this. I didn't want to, but in this instance, I was like, I saw this here and I had a limit here. So I was like, I was going to maybe target something like that. And I was like, okay, if this gives, this is going to be the entry. I think I entered so because that was maybe, let's just say this. I entered an entry, I closed 125 and I closed the other one here. Why did I say fumbled was that I was like, because I was a little bit scared for some reasons today. This, and I didn't draw this out. If I drew this out, of course, this requires this. So of course it only did this after it closed and didn't come back up. So technically this should still be drawn out in time. So maybe I didn't miss anything. But this happened because I wanted it. It came into it here. So this was a sell, but I was like, nah, it could go against me. I didn't want to suffer this just from here to, because I wasn't also sure. Because if it confirmed it, I didn't know if this was going to confirm and go. It could go as high as maybe confirming this, because once this is confirmed, so if we CST this guy, so what I'm trying to say is that if we CST this and then go like this, then that's a 35. I didn't want to suffer that because yeah, it was just that kind of thing. So I left it alone and I exited it, and that was my trade. I took this. I saw that this was beautiful, so confirmed, came back into this, missed it a bit here. It was like painful, and I wanted to buy inside this place, but for some reasons I know I took a trade inside there. I'm just trying to, oh, I think this, I didn't trust this enough. I got here, and what was I doing? So 88 point double, I like that. This didn't confirm. I was like, okay, it confirmed there. I came to the chart here, but I wanted, for some reasons, this obsession with the open. Of course, it will later come here, which is just brilliant. And I was like, okay, this is going to be, because not because this is, I was like, I set my a limit here, just one here. Oh, on this feed it peaks, but it didn't peak here on my feed, it was there. And I wanted something below here, like, because this was no bottom, which later came back to. So I was like, all right, and then full target. I was going to browse or stage, I just wanted that. And my stop, I was like, I didn't want to put stop because price could come there. I was like, all right, this is a type 1, price would come here. Of course, I don't want it to come down here, but this was where I felt the most comfortable with. If we closed, so it was like price can take this low. If we close below it, price can run up because it's a type 1. We still need something like this and then die. So this will have lost here. So, and when it came back, it also lost again, I believe. Oh, lost one, I think, because this touched it, but would have, I don't know. So, and then I didn't, it should have been at my exit, but I entered there, I chickened out here or somewhere around here, and I stopped, but it should have been the, so it should have been a trade, and this should have even going down potentially here, would have been 75, 75, 150. But it wasn't. So that is the Nasdaq. And then what I was then looking at, and this was also was looking at, because I really acted in a very, very funny way today, or this week. So come back to this. At the beginning of the week, so that was on Monday, when on Good Friday when markets opened. I wasn't efficient this week, but we just do this because it's important. So I was like, okay, what are we looking at? This of course, Catherine and I were deciding while making this. So when I came to the job, I was like, okay, this is, I think, so this was on Monday. It was around, wait a minute, this, because I don't remember taking these trades. On Tuesday, so sorry, Tuesday, so Tuesday will be Monday. I didn't take any of this. So I was here this morning, I was showing out this trade, or maybe I did, I don't know, but we had this trade down, right? Let's stick to this. This is an OB, yeah, this, so this is this trade, this is the OB, this is the two, but this was the return. Price kept on here. However, this trade is not a losing trade. This was a loss, but this was not a full loss. Why? Because I was like, okay, this is the OB, already confirmed the OB for this bigger type 1. So if we close, and that's why we have this line, I had a line, I was like, if we close below this, then we have an invalidation. Close invalidates, and we closed it, and instantly I closed it here. But no, also had some. Of course, this trade didn't lose quickly, it came back to B, but I was like, if we close below this, we are confirming a sell. Additionally, I didn't see this quickly because I was busy. Actually, it was in the morning. I saw when this candle was pointing, but I didn't see the sell. I didn't like the idea that this price had gone and had hit here on this. Additionally, this was this OB that hit. I just felt like price had hit this level and on euro was thumping. I wasn't confident to buy this. I wanted, all right, show me this one and I will sell here. Or actually, that's the big mistake. That's what I don't like sometimes about this is target. So take this and get off here. So this was once this candle closed, I closed it here, say somewhere. Or um this. So this was the trade also. I don't know. Let's put it there. So close this here. So I will not take too much time. I will journal later. And this is what I was, trying to do that. Okay, one up, come down, go. But also I was looking at this and then I was like, all right, I missed this in real life because I wanted perfection. Yeah. And this is 1 hour. From here to here is a trade. I'm allowed to enter at 50%. Of course I can set it here, but price came back here. Anything above this 2 bar was right. So this is a trade. This, oh my God. So that is a trade for Tuesday. So on Monday, did we have a trade on Monday? So this was Monday, price just up. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. This was confirmed, but didn't. This is a type 2. So on Monday, this will have been a loss. Actually, this will have been a loss. Oh, I don't remember trading on Monday. And also, I would ask, if I would have, of course, this also won this small trading because I remember this initial stuff because I was thinking maybe I should have closed this all out before this dump, but I wanted more. In hindsight, it was so. I will not put that because I started from Tuesday. I didn't do all of this, so but doesn't matter. But this is a journal, so this will have been there, and this will have been the trade. So we'll do this one by one, but this is just for reference. So that was the, and then once it's closed out, I was like, all right, that means this is invalidated. Sell this. I didn't put my limit. This went below me. This did 1 hour because it was my target, and I was like, oh wow, I didn't want. And then I saw this, and then I closed it. Why did I close it? And where's invalidation? Is a type 2. Do not close above this, and do not CST this. So that's invalidation, right? And I was like, yeah, because I know it was a 221 on the dot of it. And then this went in, and I was thinking, oh, and then I was looking at EOG, and I was like, Vista, no. And then I closed the trade. And then 2 hours later, it was eating TP. It was a painful trade. And not only was that, because of course this will not matter because it didn't come up, but that was it. This was the trade yesterday. And then today I was waiting for this, but while I was waiting, I saw I came back to the charts now. Of course, I wouldn't have been able to because of the day. This is as perfection. This is even quant century buy style sell side, but in this instance, the sell side was a green candle, sell side retrace die, and that was the end. This is a type 2 that is forming, so might get interested. But so this is GU starting from yesterday. So we have 3-state trade and 1-state trade. On EU, I didn't take any trade on it, so we are looking at because on EU this was also the thing because Barnabas had this trade, so we have the SMT, the SMT. So it took the high on GU, but it didn't on EU. And so we have this ICE source because we didn't trade the source because Catherine and I were using that. So on this place, OB does the one candle, doesn't come back. Mad. Of course, we have lost this because you're not doing that. And so far so good. Type 2, nothing. Type 2, nothing. This is why I don't really like GU, to be honest. No. Sorry, EU, but type 1, nothing. Type 2, something here. I need to adjust this. Oh, it's just 3 candles, okay. This was this OB. Okay, EU was even more beautiful because once the CSD is also this is a type 1. So this I will not put it more than that because actually you can put it lower because it's a type 2. Don't close above, but that's it. Exit. Yeah. Thank you. So this is EO USD, not my favorite pair, but that will have been 84 pips, and that's just marvelous. So today 3R on EO, if I was on the chart, 1.3R, that's 4R. AU, oh my, this was oh okay, let's see how it goes. So AUD USD, this was yesterday because coming back to Tuesday, if you see this. So I was confused because I was looking at this. I was like, yes, this is a type 1. Barnabas, I think, wanted to buy, or I bought. This is a type 1, right? Comes here, goes up, taps into it. This was in the morning when I woke up. Oh, it was overnight, Barnabas. I couldn't buy this, but because I remember this trade, this because there's a GU, and I was contemplating because I put my stop here. I was really contemplating it, and then I deleted it. Why? I didn't like the fact that we were there and maybe we were coming down here to validate this. And I was like, okay, we went to validate the OB, maybe we were rushing down there. This was a type 2. We gapped on this feed is going. I was like, okay, then we confirmed again, we went up. I was a little bit confused, like, and that's why I had this. Is this selling? Also, it did this. And I was like, okay, but I forgot type 1 is better. But and then I was so stressed, and Barnabas had this, but it was enough to get out. It was enough because it's about testing. I can take a loss, but it's just about doing the proper thing. And then this, of course, is an OB. Doesn't matter. And then here, I was like, okay, why did I sell here? Because I was looking at okay, and then maybe I might have to change back to the default. I don't know, because sometimes this blue stuff. It's okay. I just maybe make it a little bit darker because I feel okay. So we had this. It's going up, and after that, then we had this to zoom in because I remember this. I was showing Catherine that this is a type 2. Confirms it. comes back into it, sell, exit here. And I wanted no bottom hook, so exit there. And I tried to buy this again, but it came so close to sell it rather. And then this happened, doesn't go up, so that happened. And then this was a type 1, so we needed this to happen. It already happened, and I was like, and I should have, and then I was like, okay, wait a minute. And then today, because I saw this, I was like, okay, type 1, no close below. This is an old one, all right, fair enough. Give me this, and there is this. Oh, okay, so you see, I missed this again. Type 1, give me this. Sorry, I'm in my own head. Which did I see? I think I saw this and I bought this. I didn't see this. So in this trade, we have this is the first trade, but this is its target. So this is a 0.65. We don't care. After that, then we had another trade, right? So into another one, which this guy. So this was what I was targeting for today. That missed me. This unit was like, okay, this is it. This is the view. We already confirmed this. We did this, and I was like, I bought. This happened. I bought somewhere inside here. But let's assume I just bought there because that's what we can say. And I was like, okay, do not close below this. I didn't want that, and so I wanted this high. Of course, the today was not. If you're looking at the fundamentals, was not. It got to within here 2 hours, or in fact, maybe I will have closed, or maybe not. Of course, but this was news, so even on our price another four, and then dumped, and I was like, I put it back a bit. I was like, I'm not losing this trade, and that's the end of this. So we are already at this one, that one. I really, we might have to change back my color scheme because so much stuff. Or I might just remove the. I might just change it, like turn off some things when I'm. Because this was a buy, so we don't need the coins, but we're able to see it. So, and now I'm just putting it here because price. Wait a minute. Oh my lord! I thought this is not. This is not valid. Thankfully, I did not fake it. Guys, it's not valid because I was so tempted to take it. Oh, imagine this is the mistakes I make. It's not even valid yet. Yeah. Oh, imagine double here, but this was the trade, but I couldn't see this because Tuesday this is really 18. This was in the morning. I'm not awake to take this trade. So, but it doesn't matter. This was very nice. But there. Oh, so this is why I took this trade late because I didn't see. Okay, this is not valid. This is not valid. That is not. Oh my God! Doesn't have an arrow below it. Okay. So this guy still needs an OB. Do we have a sell? Yes, we do, but for that to be valid, we have a type 2. We have to come back up. This is the type 2 type of the Catherine's influence. So that's AUD. Oh, oh, this trade. Would you? Oh my God. Would you look at? Oh my God! Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I'm telling you, I could have got this absolute low. So what happened? On Monday, I saw this, I wanted to buy this. I truly wanted to. Why? Because like I said, I like this. I like. Come back. Maybe if this candle here was if it's a second opportunity to buy, but I didn't see this gap, so it doesn't matter. This wanted to buy. I was tempted. I could even put the line here. Why? But it closed above, yes. But I didn't like the fact that we've not wicked going on this barricade. I closed, I bought, I closed, I bought, I closed. Again, when this was happening, I closed. I was like, you know what? Of course, this will have won. Bam, bam. But I was like, this is the bearish. And then I was like, okay, maybe to go down and create. I was like, okay, maybe you would win on this. And then, but I exited. I was like, also, I didn't like the fact that this, that's why I, no, not here. I like the fact that this guy that was on Monday was not, they weren't closing above it. It was just weeks, weeks, weeks. So I was like, yes, this is valid. I'm not selling it. It's not close and then dies. And what happens on this day? I went back. Oh, this is pain, pain, pain. I wanted to sell inside there. I found a feed. So I think just going to Flexify. Maybe it's going to be there. Ah, yeah, see it's there. I wanted the feed, so I found this feed. I was like, okay, OB, thank you. Close above, and this was the pain, and this was what threw me off. I was like, on the other feet, it was even closer. It didn't close above, it only weak above. I was like, yeah, and then it came back. I saw this tap. I want to buy it, but rules, rules, rules. But this was what I missed. This is a type 2. I could have bought this independently. Of course, it came back here. I could have bought it independently and say, you know what, let me ride it up. Let me ride it. If I buy this, if it once we week above this, move to stop B, whatever happens, because it's a risk, take it off here and ride it up there. So it was a big miss, but and that's why here I have it as this, because this was also where I would have gone max. So it's a very painful stuff. But so far so good. And then they came up here and I, not that I chickened out, no. I saw this and I was thinking, but they already played this out. Bam, bam, played it out. So, as much as I liked or wanted this, I was like, okay, this is nice, but I think I was asleep here. I seen this too, so we have to put a champagne bottle there because that's also something I still don't know, but I cannot for now put the indicator. So it's already one, so we don't need that. So CSE it. If I was awake at this time, I was not. This is Asia. You see, zero Asia, Asia. So CST after this, so this was the first candle of the day one. CSD sell, exit here. So I'm putting all the ideal conditions, and that is that one. That'll be today's trade. Okay, this was one I will not be in because I know myself. I want to put my stop there. But these are the trades I should be looking for. I like them, of course. Type 2 1 year inside here, and that was bam bam. But this I wanted more. I wasn't seeing this, you know. But if I was being honest, I would want 50% of this week. What does this stop? And then everyone's and this is painful. But I cannot just take everything and say I will have done it. No, chances are, of course, on Euro JPY I did that, but I might not have picked me too. So much on the table. Phase one has passed. Really. GJ on GJ. Of course, I was confused because GJ had a 4 hour short, which all everything is just beautiful that all this played out eventually. 4 hour short, 1 hour long. I was like, no. That was on Friday or when I was looking at it. And then when we woke up on Friday, Monday morning when this gapped up, I saw this. I was like, okay,
This is a, and I bought this. This was on Monday, 12. This is strange because I thought I engaged price inside here. Monday. Okay, because yeah, I bought this. I didn't fall victim to this. I think Barnabas woke me, but I bought something here. But let's leave it alone because I do not remember what I did here. What happened there was on Monday, because this is Monday, if I was trading it, or maybe it was over the night here, but it doesn't matter. This close, this will have lost. OB, close, sell, will have recovered your loss. But let's stick to type ones that we're looking for. Is an OB. Okay, I see why this trade was there. Type one because there's a fall layer. There was like there's a gap. Whatever gap it was there. I was like, okay, type one, we CSD it here. I'm like, okay, let's buy. I believe I was asleep. This was a trade. I was asleep. It was overnight. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to run for. This was the trade I took just on Barnabas. I'm not going to run for. I think it was barely 1 hour because I used half. I was like, yeah, Barnabas went to buy. And I was like, okay, no, let me just. And I just said, I'm just going to go for this, but we can find maybe a feed that doesn't have a gap. And we can, yeah, okay, so it had a week because I confirmed. I was like, okay, it's a week. I'm just going to get out there. And that was that trade. What happened during the day after this day? I didn't look into it, and I saw that I messed up again. We had this, but this was I. So I was like, okay, no. And then I was paying attention here because this. Okay, I didn't mess by. This didn't pick me up. I was like, okay, this played out type one. We don't want this. This is a type one, but this has to come there before coming back down. Okay, and then this. I think there was. Okay, this already played out because I remember seeing this. Oh, this already played out, and we have coming back and we have come back here. But this was what I forgot to pay attention to this trade was that this trade goes up, right? Where is it? Because I know that I missed this was this. I saw this very late. I saw it inside this pump. I've seen this Jordan, I didn't know, and then I came back and I started analyzing. I was like, this is this. This is its OB. They did this in one go, but I was thinking this already tapped and maybe you will have exited here. And then I was like, wait a minute, maybe if I enter there again because this is invalidation. It was very close to invalidation, but I was like, no, it doesn't. But we're not going to force trade this. And I was like, okay, nothing happened. And I was like, okay, this is a nice one. This is the first time. So the confirmation of this, right? But then I was still afraid to buy it from there. I wanted price to come further down because of this type 2. I wanted this, yeah, to buy here and push my luck here. But this was the trade because this OB, yeah, this is an OB, was valid there. Just this is invalidation. Last candle is an expansion and done. 1 hour walk away. Then Bali took his time and that was the trade I should have taken. So it's really painful because these are numbers that I should not be joking with. And then we have this very big candle, right? Taking out all this. Oh my god, this is just beautiful. This is just insane. This maybe I might have wanted lower. I do not know. No, okay, this already played out. This. So this was this big one, right? So
targets easier. And yeah, I know there are several lines. I'll keep track. OB confirmed it. This is a very big one. Does it come back to 50%? Absolutely. Kisses it beautifully. OB this. So we could also use this type too, because I was saying this, but I couldn't in class. I thought I did play now. Or was it class or overnight? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Where is this invalidation? Don't close, but I'll put this a little bit. Why? Because it can weak this into this. So where's my TP? Yeah. So this is how to get in for this trade. Bang, bang. And if I miss this, 50% should be out here, because this already played, and also this is the OBO. Oh my god, I'm seeing trades that I miss. And even if you didn't catch that, oh my god, the pain. See this GG. Pipe 1. Done. Goes up. Set a limit. I have to find a way to trade every hour. Comes back into it beautifully. This is your invalidation actually, but we'll put it here. Why? It's going back to type 2. Exit. Okay. Too much on the table. Too much on the table for 1 hour strategies this week. Too much on the table. So even if I do not, if I just say type 2 that are clear and I didn't take this, bam, 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 this I took 1.6. UOGG. This is just clear. This was the I really fumbled this and it came back. Can you imagine? So this is the trade, comes back. I was like, okay, you see where I put it? Yeah, buy. So comes here. Do not close below this. Do not close because it's a type 2. So the validation is here. This is the OB. This is not an OB. This is an OB. Where's the target? There. And I was thinking, it plays. It doesn't. Oh my god. OB. 1, 2. OB. It's just about trust. I don't know why I have this here, because I thought this is not an OB. See how I make silly mistakes. So it's not an OB. I said this is an OB for 3. Yeah, maybe, and yeah. So this guy was an OB for 3. Trusted. So I really wanted to buy, and I was checking out. Yeah, this is the maximum of them all. What's the next one? I said reduce to this. Oh my god. Let's put this here. That's it done. What was the next one I saw just now? This OB. Let's look at the black lines. Comes back here. Maybe I should leave a limit. Okay, it happened overnight. I cannot be able to buy that. So what don't I want to see? I don't want the CST of this, but I cannot put it there because it can weak it. So I'll put it here. Where's my exit? There. Takes you out and then runs up. So imagine where it got to. Imagine that. Imagine. But I'll be asleep, but we'll count it. Type 2 doesn't confirm. OB comes back to the OB. We have to look at the OB. So comes back. Don't close below. Of course I know, but it can go down, but this is a type 1, it needs another. So don't close below the second candle. Of course, this will be the external validation, and that will be And also you made 38 here, you've already recovered. If you just point, if it was 1 hour, you already lost 1 hour here, you made almost it back here. Of course, this would be actually invalidation, but don't close below. And I have to start using this. I have to start, cannot trade out of fear. But like set it here. And so if this is 100, take the rest. So this is 297, almost 500. So set it, this is it, and then have the rest, like extend it there. And now this is an OB, needs this. So this was, okay. I remember. I didn't want to hold this trade because this is Wednesday. I don't want to do something. What happened yesterday? This, we like this, OB, CST this loss, because I remembered seeing this loss. I didn't take it, but as a valid loss. Because I couldn't, but that would lose here, and it's okay. We're allowed to lose. And then what was the next thing? So we're looking at this, this for this. This didn't confirm yet. Comes back. This is still valid. I know I wanted this, and I was thinking, okay, I couldn't, get this. So JPY, AUD JPY. In a way, just I would say it around without me. I didn't see anything. The only thing I saw now was I didn't see this because this went up. This will have been a buy up, but I didn't, maybe with this, I don't know. I didn't see. But what did I see? I saw this sell because I was like, okay, this is a big one, right? But this is the big OB with CSDs here. I was selling into it here, but then I was like, you know what? Price can go up here. Additionally, it's Wednesday. I don't want to be in a Wednesday swap situation. So we'll see how this goes. Let's just put this here. Our invalidation is don't be a CSD of this, but it's kind of weak. So we have to put that down here. And this is our TP. There's the card. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. This. Okay, that's a lot of confirmation. I wanted to buy this. I saw this. I bought it low. I was so scared for some reasons. Panama says it's because it's been a while. So that was this. CSD comes back here, wants into drawdown. It was also by the time I was struggling with the USD JPY. It here goes that day. I was like, damn, why? What happens? OB not needed. Of course, this will have played out, but not needed. I didn't look at it. I was like, okay, what's the next thing? This guy goes above it. This is still, sorry, this one, old one, because this is the first time. So this old one, this is the first time we are coming to bar limit, and I saw it. I saw this. I was afraid because also Barnabas, I saw this late and I was afraid maybe to lose, maybe not lose. Barnabas was in a long and price is still running up. I was like, okay, that's it. I should be in the trade. What happens again? This we have the CSD. There was a type 2. I saw it. I was like, buy. No. I was afraid. Went up. This was fair. What does it do? Type 1. OB confirms. Comes back again. Oh my god, the pain looking at this trade. So this has happened yesterday. What should I do? Set a limit. I was afraid. And you see that, you even see how much pain. So this is a buy. Yeah. No bottom weak, so can even go down. Where's the exit? There. And then this sell. I saw the sell. I was like, okay, OB, it happened there. CST, sell. Yes, I was there. Exit will have been here. But why will I close this? Because this was coming back for this. If you take a limit here, The moment this happens, close above it. I don't want it to close above. This has to be at B, but I would close, because why am I edging myself? If, of course, I might be tempted because of this no bottom wick, but no. And also, I know I was telling myself that I should close after this, because this, bam, bam, bam. There are many confluences, but this is not a losing trade. Even if this one, yeah. So this was, and this, and that was the end. Even if this, so it comes back. So even if this loses and takes you out at B, comes back again, trade is still valid, goes down. And I was watching this, it didn't create, but yeah, what did he do? Oh, type 1. So the trade that created this will be, what does it do? Comes back here. I left too much on the table. Stop here. Where's the exit? There. Wow, done. What else? Nothing more. No green candle. Only this. But we would not trust this. And now price is going up. Now this is, it says it's an OB, but this is too big. I wanted this. I thought this would close and we can try, but imagine on this range in terms of R 1.5, 1.74, this will have, let's say this stops you at a B. It shouldn't, because even at here, no, even let's say after you pick this entry on the, because there should be a limit. Yeah, sell to buy. This is 1.3. Can even protect your hashtag. Once this happens, I should close it here. I have to. Or once this happens, but let's say it even loses this 1.7, right? Point. This range, out to me that I wasn't efficient with fear, and then you become, you just have to. It's a painful thing to not trust yourself. Win or lose, trust your gut. This, let's say type 2, bam, close, confirm, return to it, sell. So if I wasn't waiting for this, but I would have preferred this instead of just this type 2, even though this was there. This was type 2, this was another extra, but that's not good. Oh, good. Oh my god, see that dump. That was a 15 minutes, it was glorious on gold. Glorious on gold. Glorious on gold. 15 minutes. Yeah. We can replay it. Oh, it's in replay mode, I didn't know. Oh, confirmed here. Yeah, already did. So this was a CST. I thought a CST is worth it. Glorious. Max. Yeah, done. Glorious 39. H1. What did we see on the H1? Nothing. It didn't confirm OB. So this is the next one that I would see, because this is the big one. Has it done this? No. Do we need this? Yes. So I'll not be in this trade. I'll not be in any of the gold short if I was doing H1. But that's the annoyance with gold. Gold, I prefer the M15. Just because of all this nonsense that it does. This would have been a nice limit, but we don't do that because that's. And then on Nasdaq, always recovering. Oh, okay. I have to exit. Oh, okay, maybe gold. Oh, sorry. I didn't. So, what was the next thing after missing this? This is the next one. OB. Confirm the OB. So, trading to yesterday. What should I have done? This, we don't need that, but we can use it. This is it. Confirmed it. This is its OB. confirms it's OB. This, don't close above this, but we'll put it here. Where's the stop? There. H1. Where's the next thing? We woke up today. We are still here. Type 1. We need this. Nothing is done. This is just falling using the old levels. So OB, this comes back, is running. So there's a gap. I'll not be awake all this time. By the time I wake up, there's a CST. I should be selling something here if I truly believe we are going down here. But let's say I didn't. Next one, this guy. I woke up, we didn't see the CST. It's happening here. We already did this on the gap. Should be selling this, or could be selling this. Why? Type 1. Until we close above this, don't do anything. Exit there. Doing this one by one. This confirms this. OB runs back into it. So OB. Oh, okay. Oh, we already confirmed the OB. This will have been a little bit tricky because this is gold and these are crazy times. So after this will have been your trade here. Don't close above this. This is a type 1. Don't close above this TP. There. This OB. Sell that. This OB. And that's gold. And now, so far so good. Is there anything of interest? Yes, if we have a CST of this, then we can think of buying. But this is gold. I'm still, because we also have this. We did this. This already lost, but now we're coming back to it again. So maybe I will just delete this and walk 101 Nasdaq. Pain. Oh, margin is dumping again. I should bring this. This, I saw this. I planned this on the trade. This was my trade plan. I was like, if this happens, why? As at then, I was like, okay, this has been an OB. If we CSD it, we've not. Okay, this is the OB, but we'll have to come back down. And this is the trade. So this is its OB of this trade. And I don't know, I fumbled this and I set a limit and price came here and I watched this go and it is just painful. It is just painful. This will have finished. It's 500 points. And so far today, let's just look at this again. What else did we have? Type 1 is an OB, type 2, type 2, type 2. I wanted us to close above. I wasn't, but it's a key level, of course, we're rejecting. This is a type 2. Could you look at that? And excuse to be in the sell. Get out here. So if you are trading Nasdaq, this would be the end of. I'll have exited here, of course, because now, but 100 points now anyway. But nothing interesting because we don't want to do this type. I really want to just focus on type 2 and maybe type 1. So type 1 and just type 2 as extra conferences. So yeah, this is it. This is H1. And I will upload this and then journal so far this week so that I can remove all this stuff and be able to have a clean chart. I guess tomorrow. Hopefully I don't mess things up. Alright, I shouldn't trade, but